What is up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video. And breaking news, folks. That's right, folks. DSP finally managed to get the brain swelling down to the point where he is now able to actually provide an update on his health situation and, of course, the state of the business. That's right, folks. And, of course, Phil tends to focus more on the business and money than anything else. I'm watched this video like 3 times already, folks. And this is 27 minutes of Phil just being utterly ridiculous, stupid, and it's shocking. It is. It's very fucking shocking, the shit that comes out of this guy's mouth. I don't know if he's purposely trolling us or if this is just how he thinks. I'm thinking the latter. This is just how his brain works. And it's just fucking crazy. So anyway, I just wanted to go through the video a little bit. Give my thoughts. I'm not going to do 27 minutes of this. Forget that. Fuck that. I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm going to speed it up to 1.5 speed because watching Adderall Phil is sometimes funny. And I think you guys would appreciate that. So let's hear what Phil had to say. I'm probably going to bounce around. So let's do this.
What is up, everyone? Well, Phil here, and this is certainly not exactly the kind of video that I was planning on making this week, but it's a video that I wanted to make for a couple of days, and every single time that I felt that it was time that I could do it, that I can make it, and I could give you guys an update on what's going on with my health, things would just take a turn for the worse again. So what I'm going to do with this video is give you an explanation of what's been going on with me all this week, how sick I've been, how serious it's been, because it's been pretty darn serious, and where I am at right now in the course of my recovery, why I'm still not streaming, and to explain to you what you can expect coming up in the future as a result of all of this, because I know there's a lot of questions from my fans here, like when am I coming back with a stream or whatever, and I'd love to answer that for you. I don't know if I can definitively answer that yet. Okay, so first of all, I'm actually filming this at 10:38 p.m. on Wednesday, November 1st. The last time I streamed was this weekend, Sunday night, which was what, the 29th? So that is the longest gap in the history of me being an actual streamer that I have not streamed when I have been scheduled to. I have been sick before, and usually I'll take a day or two off at tops if I need it, and then I'll tough through it, I'll fight through it, and I'll come back and I'll stream. And I'm going to apologize in advance to you guys. I still am really congested. I still got disgusting cloggage and drippage in my body. I'm going to have to be clearing my nose and snorting and doing things to even talk to you in this video. Please be expecting that. I'm sorry if that's disgusting to you. It's just what's going on right now. If you want to watch this video, you're going to have to tough through it, just like I have for the past many days.
Phil, it's been the same bullshit for God knows how many years. How many years has it been you snorting and being disgusting on stream? So what's the difference now, Phil? And the simple fact that you're sitting here and basically saying you have to suck it up. Yeah, everybody has to suck it up every day because you're a disgusting human being and you refuse to mute your fucking mic like a normal person. You rather snort and burp and cough and do all the disgusting things that you do. So thank you for, I guess, for the apology, and thank you for acknowledging it.
Okay, so here's what's going on. This last week was a very stressful week for me. My internet was having all kinds of issues. I had an incredibly stressful day out on my day off last week on Thursday, where I had to run around doing a million appointments, plus get on phone with my ISP about the internet and all of that. You know, came back, and then what happened on Friday, I had to have the tech person come out here and figure out what was going on with my internet and solve it, and then we rushed right into Alan Wake 2. This has been a very, very stressful time of year for me, trying to make everything work and everything with all this other stuff going on at the same time. It's stressful enough trying to juggle all these new releases and plan marathon events and things, but then to have all this other stuff going on at the same time, right? So it was my every intention that over this weekend we were going to focus on Alan Wake 2, get back to Spider-Man, do the reaction on Sunday, play some Mario. These decorations were going to be here for a fun Halloween marathon on Tuesday, actually Halloween 2023. I was going to be in costume all day. It was going to be such a great event, right? And then today we were going to start the new month, brand new background. Look, I didn't have a chance. I haven't even been in this office since Sunday. I literally haven't been in here. Because here's what happened. So after playing Alan Wake 2 for 2 days, loving it, by the way, amazing game, cannot wait to play it again, been dying to play it all freaking week because I love this game so much. When I woke up, well, when I was going to sleep actually, on Saturday night, I noticed that I was starting to get pain in my throat, and I was really starting to feel under the weather. I'm like, that's not good, that's a bad sign, and I have a react show the next day. I have to talk the whole stream. How am I going to do that? And my throat is all messed up, right? So I wake up in the morning, I realize, yeah, this is the case where I am totally going to be not able to talk for 3 straight hours. And I said, well, here's what we should do. Let's postpone the react show till Monday. Just cancel the whole stream. Let me sleep in and recover. Let me come back that night, do a gameplay stream, which won't be a lot of talking. Heavy gameplay stream, Spider-Man 2. And then hopefully recover and be back on Monday, full capacity. Let's get that react show hammered out, and then back to gameplay, and then, you know, the marathon for Halloween on Tuesday and all that. And so I did that, and it was funny because, you know, my wife had made tuna casserole for dinner on Sunday, and I slept almost the whole day. And I go to eat it, and I start eating, and I realize, number one, I can barely taste it. And number two, I'm just not very hungry. Like, I'm not appetized by it, which is weird. I love my wife's cooking. I'm eating, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna...
Phil, no one cares. This is why this video is 27 minutes. Because you go on stupid shit like, my wife's cook. Who gives a shit if you like your wife's cooking? Just say you don't have an appetite and move the fuck on. That's all you need to say. You could tell your point, and you can make a solid point by simply just saying, I don't have an appetite and I haven't been eating. Instead of going into this fucking 2-minute discussion about your stupid wife's cooking. This is why your video is 27 minutes long. God, it's so fucking annoying. This could have been a fucking a community post, or it could have been a 5-minute video. But no, you gotta fucking drag everything out like you do in your whole fucking life, and you have to talk about the mundane, stupid shit.
I'm gonna force this down. Let me eat half of it, right? So I get to the Spider-Man stream, and you guys saw, if you were on that Spider-Man stream, if you've seen the videos, I was not my normal self at all. By the way, I think the lighting is off. That was not my normal self. I was congested. My eyes were burning, like really badly, and my eyes were watering the whole time. My sinuses were all clogged up. So this was a very bad sign, because not only did I have a throat issue earlier in the day, but even after having slept it all in, I still was not feeling good, okay? So I was like, this is not good, and I warned everyone that night. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Let's see what happens. So here's what happened, all right? I went to go to sleep, and basically, that night, it was crazy. Like, I was delirious. I couldn't even have, like coherent thoughts. When I went to sleep, it was just like my mind was racing all over the place in bed. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you have like fever dreams and stuff, it was bad. It was like all over the place. Time was just like passing at random intervals. Like I would think, okay, I just slept for 5 hours, and I would turn, look at the clock, 5 minutes passed. Then I would close my eyes and be like, all right, another 5 minutes passed, and I would turn and 5 hours passed. Like, what the fuck? What is going on? Right? Just crazy. Progressively over the night, my sinuses completely filled up and clogged. Okay? Insane head pressure. Some of the worst I've ever felt in my life. Started to fill up above my eyes, up into the top of my head, so you could tell it was the entire sinus all the way up and down through my face on both freaking sides. Okay? So it wasn't like, okay, one side is clogged, I need help with that. No, I couldn't breathe. So how do you sleep when you can't breathe? Right? So I got up on Monday morning, and I knew there was no way that I was going to stream. Okay? I immediately took my temperature, 100-degree fever. Okay, this is awful. So what am I going to do?
I'm purposely not saying anything. I'm just trying to chill here. 100-degree fever, right? And he's being fucking delirious and having delusional dreams. Doesn't understand. He's having time dilation, haunting dreams. No, you fucking moron. You don't get that shit with 100-degree fever. 100-degree fever is your body's fighting a mild infection. That's all it fucking is, Phil. Delusionary dreams, time dilation, nightmares, sweats, all that shit. That shit happens when your fever is like 103, 104, 105. Not 100 fucking degrees, Phil. 100 degrees is nothing. It's a nothing. It's a you're fighting something. That's it. Sometimes I get annoyed that I got my degree in health administration, and I'm aware of I'm aware enough and dangerous enough to know enough medical information and how sicknesses work, Phil, that I can understand when you're just talking out of your ass. And this is one of those times where you're just talking out of your fucking ass and you're lying. If all this shit was true, your ass would be in the fucking hospital, not taking an Advil, a powerful Advil. Advil doesn't do shit. Advil is for fucking toothache and for minor inflammation. That doesn't do shit, Phil. So to sit here and say you took one powerful Advil and it helped with the brain swelling and it helped with your fever. No, Advil doesn't do that. Advil's ibuprofen. It's for inflammation. It has nothing to do with fever. If you want to lower a fever, you take a acetaminophen, which is Tylenol. Oh, God, you fucking moron. And why didn't you go to the doctors? Why didn't you go to the doctors, get an official diagnosis? He probably could have gave you an antiviral or something to help you out, something to make you feel better. No, you want to sit there and fucking take Advil and act like everything's right. I'm 6 minutes in and I'm already fucking annoyed.
I'm gonna pop a maximum strength Advil. We have them. They're migraine strength. And the way it works is you can either take it once every 12 hours or 2 at once, but then you can only take that once every 24 hours. So I'm going to meter this out. I'm going to take one. I'm going to try to kill this freaking fever. Hopefully it'll alleviate some of this inflammation and things I'm getting in my head. And so I did. I took it in the morning. I think it was, I want to say it was like 9 a.m. on Monday morning. And that's actually when I think I'd originally posted up and said, everyone, hey guys, I'm really sorry. You know, everything today is canceled, indefinitely postponed. There's no way that I can stream. You know, maybe I'll stream tonight, Mario, if I feel better. And I don't know what's going to happen. And so I took that pill. And I remember, I think I ate like a bagel with just butter, if I even ate it all. Because here's the thing. Ever since this started, I can't really taste anything. All right. Now I know you're already going to start to say this is starting to sound like something. Okay. Well, let me finish the story. So, yeah, I can't really taste anything. And, you know, it could be because my sinuses are so inflamed, right? But it could be because it's COVID, to be honest. So, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, all right, well, I took this pill. Let's go back to sleep. So I did. I went back to sleep. And the good news is this pill, within an hour, it's so strong, such a strong Advil, it not only killed my fever, it went right back down to normal temperature, but I got the sweats. That means your fever's gone. That's why you're sweating. And all of a sudden, half the inflammation went boop, out of my head. I was able to sleep. So I was able to get normal sleep during the day, sleeping all day Monday. My wife went to work, all right? You know, unbeknownst to her, she has no idea what's going on with me at home. She's worried sick what's going on. So she comes home, and, you know, what's funny is I wish I could tell you, like, the exact timeline. This whole week has been so delirious for me. I can't even tell you the timeline of what happened when. Like, I know she made food on Monday, but I don't know what it was. I can't remember anymore. Like, my mind is shot from how crazy this week has been. I couldn't tell you what she made for dinner. I know that I probably tried to eat it and didn't. Because, again, when you can't taste anything, nothing is appetizing. So even though you're hungry, or you know you should be eating because you're sick, you don't want to eat because you get sick to your stomach when you try to eat and it tastes like nothing, right? So I barely ate dinner. And that was when I told you guys there's no way I could do the Mario stream, and the Halloween stream is canceled. I don't even know what else is going to happen, all right? And that's really like where the end of my coherent thought ends. At some point, I think I wrote my dad an email to tell him that I was sick and I didn't know what was going on. I don't even remember if I posted up anymore. I think I had said, since the Halloween marathon isn't going to happen, you know, and that was something I was counting on for the end of the month. If anyone wanted to do a last-minute contribution, like if you were thinking of maybe gifting a membership to the channel, please just do it. Like, I don't even think I posted right, because I think what I meant to say was the Halloween stream is open. You could still go to the stream, and I think you could leave like a super chat or a membership or a gifted membership. I think. I don't even know how it works, but I think you still could. I think that's what I meant to say. But again, I don't think I said that in the post. So I think people were confused. Like, why is Phil saying this when he's not streaming? We can't contribute if he's not streaming, right? Which is a valid point.
You know exactly what the fuck you were doing, Phil. You left the stream on playing, right? You didn't deactivate the stream because you know the chat would be active, and you knew that they can super thank you, you could super chat you, and they can send you tips. That's why you left it the fuck up. So to sit here and act like, I don't know what happened, I don't know what was going on, I was delirious, that 100-degree fever just made me fucking delirious. You're fucking lying, Phil. You're lying. And I even said it that you were going to leave the fucking stream up hoping that people would drop some sympathy tips. And no one did, thankfully. No one gave you shit. No one dropped you a tip or super chat. Thank you. At least the dents are getting smart enough and they know your stupid games that they're not fucking playing these dumb fucking games. And mainly your whales. Thank God your whales, you know, especially one. Thank God 1 Minute Man didn't fucking tip you for nothing, right? But for you to sit here and act like, oh, I don't know what happened. I'm not sure what was going on. Oh, yeah, it's a valid point. I'm not streaming. That's right. Maybe, yeah, I understand why you wouldn't tip me. Yeah, motherfucker. You didn't work. You didn't put any time in. You didn't fucking work. You get no fucking money. But you want to play these fucking games and you want to do this bullshit. And that's why I am pissed the fuck off at you, because you're an ass and you're a fucking moron and you're a liar. That's the fucking thing, Phil. Why do you have to lie? If you need money and want to beg, just fucking beg. Just be a fucking degenerate and beg. Own that shit. Just like Craig said on the side scrollers. Own it. No, I'm sorry, that wasn't Craig. That was Keemstar. Own it, brother. Own it. You want to be a bum begging bum? Own that shit. Just be you. And just deal with the fucking consequences as they come. But do you want to do that? Nah, you don't want to do that. You want to play these fucking games. Ah, this fucking guy. Okay, it seems like my system crapped out. Not my system, but it seemed like YouTube decided that they got... Oh, there it is.
I was pretty delirious. I was in and out of sleep. And here's what would happen. I would pop one of these Advil. I would feel good for like 2-3 hours because my fever would go down and the congestion would go away. So I'd feel almost normal. And I'd be like, oh, I'm feeling better. Maybe I can actually do something normal. And then all of a sudden, within 2-3 hours, it would start to wear off. And now all of a sudden, the congestion's coming back and my delirium is coming back because the head pressure is coming back and the fever is coming back and I would feel terrible again. And this was a pattern all day Monday, all day Tuesday, and until tonight. Okay? 3 straight days of this where I only felt like a human when I was popping an extra migraine Advil. And it only lasted a couple of hours. But here's the good news. There is progress. My fever is completely gone. As of today, I never had a fever all day today. When I woke up in the morning before I took my pill, didn't have a fever. That's tremendous. In addition, the congestion, I still have it, but the head pressure is not so crazy anymore that I can't think straight. I can actually, as you can see, I'm actually formulating thoughts. I can make a video for the first time in days. I wanted to do this video for 3 days and I couldn't. My appetite, it's still not there. I don't feel hungry. Or when I do feel hungry and I go to eat, I can't taste, like I half taste. Like for example, I had a granola bar tonight. That was a peanuts and peanut butter granola bar. And I went to eat it and I could taste like sweet and salt, and that was it. I couldn't actually taste the peanut. So it's kind of like, oh, okay, it's all right. Then I want to eat like a bagel, and the bagel, it made me sick because I can't really taste it. It's like I'm eating nothing, and it's really disgusting. And again, I don't know if it's that I've lost my sense of taste or just because my sinuses are not clear. They have not been clear all week, so I can't really breathe, so I can't really taste. You see, here's the real problem. Okay, you're gonna hear it in a second. Excuse me. I have postnasal drip. I've had it my whole life. All right, it's awful. I don't wish it upon anyone. Whenever I have a cold, it makes the cold twice as bad, because it just constantly goes. So not only do I have to deal with my sinuses inflamed, but then I've got it going down my throat and into my throat, and it just makes everything so much worse. And that could be it too. It could be that it's affecting my sense of taste, because between my taste buds and my sinuses is drippage and gross shit. And so because of that, I can't taste either. I don't know, because I've heard that COVID, a side effect of COVID is you can't taste, okay? So here's the good news and the bad news, all right? I have good news and bad news for everybody. The good news is, after what, 3-4 days of this, I do feel better now. Like, I'm actually feeling like tomorrow, Thursday, which is my scheduled day off for the week anyway, November 2nd, by the way, I should be getting back to normal. And what I mean by that is, hopefully, I'll be able to have, like, a normal day where I wake up and I feel hungry and I can eat. I'm gonna have some eggs in the morning, and hopefully I can at least half taste the eggs and get some protein in me for once that I feel normal in the morning to have. And, you know, I'm gonna continue to take this Advil because I want to make sure that this head pressure doesn't come back, but I can't take, I think it said you can't take it more than like 10 days in a row or something like that, then you get sick from the Advil. So I gotta make sure within 10 days this is gone anyway. I mean, we're going on day 5 now. But I'm gonna keep it up, okay? So hopefully my appetite will be back. Hopefully the pressure will be out of my head. The delirium is gone, thankfully. The last thing, as you can hear, is like I'm completely congested in my nose and all of that. If that gets gone within the next few days, I'm good, all right? In fact, I can tell you right now, like right now, I could probably stream, but it's 10:30 at night. I'm not gonna do it now. And here's the other part of this whole equation I have to tell you guys. So my wife putting up with me all week because I've been so sick, right? And she was working when I was sick, you know, and doing everything around the house while I was sick. Now she's sick. She got it from me, you know? So now she has exactly what I have, and she's just starting with the symptoms. So I was like, I mean, hallelujah, that I am feeling better or starting to feel better when she's starting, because what would happen if we were both deathly sick at the same time? And who's gonna take care of us, right? We're gonna hire a maid or a nurse to come to the house? Of course not, right? So here's the other part of it. Because of everything going on, and because, yes, I'm well aware, the risk could be that I have COVID. It could be that I have COVID. It's a very strong chance, I would say. Some of these symptoms sound like COVID symptoms to me. We are treating it like we have it. We don't have a COVID test in the house, but we're gonna act like we have it anyway. So we are quarantining. We're doing exactly what we're told to do if you have COVID. So we're not going out, all right, at all. We have, for what we need, we ordered pet supplies. We ordered all of our groceries for the week. It's more expensive. We had to pay way more money to get these groceries delivered this week. We don't even know if the groceries are gonna be everything we ordered, because you're not guaranteed to get everything, because who knows, I ordered today. It doesn't mean that tomorrow when they deliver, all the shit will be in stock. We may end up with half our groceries. I don't know how it works. But we had to do it. We can't be at risk of going out there and spreading COVID to everyone out there if we have it. And we're not going to waste time, oh, let's rush order a test to take it and see. Fuck that. We're going to act like we have it, all right? So my first symptoms were showing Saturday night, all right? My fever started on Sunday. My fever just broke last night into today. So they say it's like 5 days after that. So I'm not going out all week. I'm just here all week. You know what I mean? My wife, she's just starting her symptoms. And my God, if she's going to have anything like I had, she ain't going to be okay till next week anyway. So no chance of her going to work or anything anytime soon. So yeah, so basically, here's the way I see it. All right, tomorrow is my day off normally anyway. We got groceries showing up. We got pet supplies showing up. I'm gonna try to cook us some eggs in the morning. Hopefully, I feel all right, good enough to do it. And we got a ton of like soup and bread and good stuff for an illness like this showing up. We didn't have any of that shit in the house, and now we're gonna have it stocked for the week. We can eat, no exaggeration, we can eat soup, nothing but soup for 4 days in a row if we need to. Works, right? So hopefully, it's, you know, we get better in the next 4 days. Now, when can I stream again? I know that's what all you guys want to hear. When can I stream again? I don't know. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you right now, tomorrow night, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, on Thursday, November 2nd, the big return. DSP comes back, and he's going to continue with Alan Wake 2 because he's been dying to play the game for so long that I'm coming back. I can't tell you that because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to feel. Right now, I feel better. That doesn't mean I'm going to continue to feel better tomorrow. You know, I hope so. I hope that this pattern continues and there's not some kind of a crazy big relapse of head pressure and the fever comes back. I haven't had a fever for over a day now, so that's a good sign. You know, but please don't let it come back. And again, I gotta keep taking this Advil to make sure that I keep this shit out of my system. And my God, it's been an on contributions. It was just us having fun. It was the most expensive costume I've ever gotten because I wanted to go nice all out for you guys this year. This is supposed to be the year that the marathon wasn't based on contributions. It was just us having fun. And I really liked doing marathons this year as a result of that. And now it gets canceled because of this shit. It's pissing me off because I know we had a lot planned and people worked hard to get games nominated for this thing. But I'm already so far behind. There's no way that we can do it. You know, we gotta wait till next year to do it. I'm sorry, guys. It's too late for it. Now, what's the other thing that's been happening is this React show that was supposed to happen. DSP versus the Internet was supposed to happen on freaking Sunday. You know, here it is. We're gonna be Thursday. You know, how can we do it? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. At this point, I'm gonna have to ask for some understanding. We can't do 2 React shows in 2 days. It's not gonna work. And there's not enough time to even post up like a thread and say, hey, nominate your clips for a double show this week in 2 days. It can't happen. So here's what's gonna happen. Hopefully, I'm good enough to start streaming, if not tomorrow, Thursday, maybe Friday at the latest, right? And if that's the case, then this Sunday will be the next React show. And it's going to be the same submissions that we had from last week are going to be this week's show. And then there'll be a new thread that night to post up for the next week's show. And I know exactly what everyone out there is going to say. Well, Phil, how is that fair to those who are members? And we're owed an extra show's worth of nominations. It's not. Life's not fair. It wasn't fair to me. I feel terrible. I wanted to be here all week. I didn't want to be sick as shit.
Yep, that's right. Life's not fair. And you're right, Phil. Life isn't fair. So because life isn't fair, you're going to have people going to cancel on your dumbass. That's right. Life isn't fair, just like you said. Suck it up, right? That's what you're saying, Phil. Suck it up. Well, you know what? How about you suck it the fuck up? You got no tips for 3 days, no support for 3 days. It's going to be 4 days today. And if you come back and you fucking beg like you're going to beg, I'm going to call you out on your bullshit. And I'm going to fucking go hard on you. Because, of course, life ain't fair, right, Phil? Don't forget those words when you're sitting there begging and complaining that you got no money and the 2 big bills are coming the fuck up, Phil. Okay? Because, again, like you said, life's not fair. God, this motherfucker. God, I'm done. I'm out. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. DSP's a douchebag. Peace out.